Trump should have been killed as a baby. I agree with you there.
In this video, we're gonna see how damn peaceful and intelligent these woke people truly are.
To me, you said F Trump. So what makes you?
Trump.
Nah, I don't cuss.
Trump.
I don't cuss.
Trump.
What makes you not like him? What has he done? Is it because he's the greatest president of all time?
That is probably it.
That's
greatest
it.
president of being a piece of yes, exactly.
He just stands
He's
for truth.
anti-immigrant, he's anti-woman, he overturned Roe v. Wade, he's got plenty of issues.
Overturning Roe v. Wade is
34 felonies, he's got 80-something indictments.
Overturning Roe v. Wade is a tremendous accomplishment. I'm very pro-life.
Then we disagree then.
You like killing babies?
Trump should have been killed as a baby. I agree with you there.
What?
Yeah, I do like that idea.
Well, you heard it here first. This is the party of violence.
Infanticide.
You're the party of violence.
Before we see a woke teacher
Allegedly.
confiscate an American flag, let's see some of these Kamala supporters.
After decades in law enforcement, I know the importance of safety and security, especially at our border.
What is your response to people who say, well, she's been in office for the past 4 years and she hasn't done anything? What's your response to that?
I think that's an unfair. I think that she has shown strong support for unions. I think that a lot of the criticisms of things like the border are completely overblown, right? Like there are always people who are moving towards a better life, right? So I think that that's a really unfair criticism. I think that the economic, I just think that that's not a fair criticism, right? Like, it's just not. You would have to ignore the fact that this recovery has been really significant. Just look at the stock market.
This video is an accurate representation of the concern of this woke woman about the border.
Hi! It's so great to meet you. Your mother is spectacular. Be kind to her. She's the most popular mom on campus, or wherever you are right now. Are you at a bar? No.
Embarrassing!
Are you at a bar? And why does she act like she's drunk?
Well, I'm a part of the LGBTQ plus community. So my husband and I, we live in Chicago area. So we're happy that she has been for those people, that group of the sector of people.
Okay, well, I appreciate when she was vice president how much they did for student loans and for holding things off for that. I really think that today's generation with college, they don't have, it's like they can't get a mortgage, they can't get a job that gives them really good benefits. They're working 3 and 4 jobs, and I really think you should be able to work one job and do it well and be able to raise your family. So I'm hoping that they can do something about that.
What part of her plan is your guys' favorite so far? We'll start with you.
Ooh, can I pass?
Yeah, to be honest, at this point, if you don't have anything smart to say, just stay quiet.
Nothing that's like a favorite?
I just like that she's very, she speaks to younger people, and I really appreciate that.
What in the Chris Tyson does that mean?
About America or policy-wise?
I think you know more about this, Issa.
I am a poli-sci major, I should know this. Well, everybody, I feel like a lot of Republican propaganda is talking about how she's the border czar, when that's actually not an accurate depiction. Her job was to look at countries and see why there is a problem there. I mean, I don't think she did as much as she could have, but also, I mean, it's a busy job and you can't touch everything.
I think her most memorable moment was... I should go. I'm so sorry.
Not the fake I saw somebody I know waiting for me, so I gotta go, woke woman.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm not really too crazy about anything that she has, but I just know that what she does have is actually going to work. Like Donald Trump, his campaign has been predicated along the idea that he is going to reduce taxes, reduce inflation, and reduce regulation. And all of those things go against my ideas as to what makes successful economic policy. In reality, she stands as just the party pallbearer, party standard bearer, as well as the thing that is the best chance of defeating Donald Trump.
I think just in general, her being able to take over the position and be the first female vice president has been impactful enough.
What in the "we are women, we are free" kind of statement is this? Her being a female vice president isn't a policy.
What is Harris's biggest accomplishment to date as vice president?
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable doing this anymore.
She was a very good vice president.
That's an interesting question. Getting to vice president.
I have to do more research on her, honestly. I'm just glad to see a woman of color in charge for once. That's it.
I haven't followed her political career that closely.
That's a good one. I don't know.
I don't want to do that.
Calling her a woman of color is a joke.
Between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, who do you guys think is more honest?
Probably Kamala Harris.
What's your favorite policy that she has so far?
My favorite policy, probably her policy on the border immigration.
Kamala Harris.
What do you say?
Trump.
Okay. What do you say, Kamala?
I'd like to keep my rights.
Keep your rights.
Yeah.
And you think Trump is going to take them away?
Yes.
What the fuck? Kamala. I mean, Kamala, but I think they're both pretty dishonest.
Would you guys ever date a Trump fanboy?
No, I'm a lesbian.
Well, what if it was like a lesbian fanboy? I mean, Trump fanboy.
I mean, Trump's pretty homophobic, so that's pretty hard to find. I mean, they're out there, but
yeah,
I'm not really looking for anyone.
Her saying that Trump is homophobic is just false, and it's a desperate attempt to try make people not vote for him.
I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizens from the violence and oppression of a hateful foreign ideology. Believe me.
But don't be mistaken, Trump is gonna terminate any wrongdoing of the woke agenda, such as transitioning kids at a young age.
On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare.
This should just be logic sense. How can anybody consider that it is humane to transition kids at a young age? This is a part of the woke agenda insanity that I want to be stopped. A teacher at Edmond schools allegedly confiscated American flags and punished a student for handing them out.
Hand out American flags? And he's doing what? Taking your flags? Yep. Okay, got it.
It's okay when it's a rainbow flag, it's okay when it's any other flag, but when it comes to the flag of your own country, you confiscate it, allegedly. This is insane, and this is a direct result of the woke agenda. In any other country, that kid would have been honored. Sorry about this political rant video, I just have those from time to time. But if you support and appreciate what I do, I suggest you to like, subscribe, and comment down below for the algorithm. I appreciate the goodness of real, and I'ma see y'all on the next video.